I think what we were expecting to get from the workshop corresponds to how we feel mobile represents an opportunity for a business. And that has to do with the marrying of technology and a guest experience. And what attracted us to Lextech in the first place was a belief that they, as a firm, were good at both mobile as well as business process design and understanding.
If you think about the ski industry, it's a very large and fragmented industry, and we've put a collection of resorts together. And while the one thing that sort of is the glue that keeps it together is the ski experience, but there's lots of other experiences that we have bolted onto that maybe didn't exist many years ago. It used to be just about getting the ski ticket and getting up on the hill, and now we have rental and retail and ski school, food and beverage operations. And so it's about bringing all those different experiences into one common vacation experience.
The experience in the workshop was a good one. It was collaborative. The folks at Lextech did a good job facilitating the workshop. We had representatives from different lines of our business, and it was a good forum for us to imagine ways that our business could be, to free ourselves from the day-to-day mundane and think a little bigger, and ultimately bring that back in a way that we could quantify the value of some of the big ideas that we conceived.
Probably the most valuable piece of the app workshop was that we looked at many of our different business units and business types of business that we did, and we graded them through the process to really find the best return on app, I think was the term we used. And we had a fairly robust metric-driven decision process, and I think that was helpful.
It helped us think about all the things you can do with mobile through a business lens. It's useful to think big, think in an unconstrained way about the opportunity that mobile creates for a business and a reimagined guest or customer experience. But ultimately, you want to put those great ideas through a filter, in our case, an EBITDA filter, to think about how our business would be impacted if we were to be successful in the execution of these ideas.
The big thing about the mobile experience that's going to help us is that we have a lot of, particularly our younger customers, that may be the only device they have is a mobile device. And currently our systems are predominantly web-based and not always responsive in design. And so being able to get apps that do the business and conduct business efficiently on a mobile platform is where we're hoping to get to.
We have actually begun development and launched one app in particular, and that app is Quiver. And the idea behind that app is to reimagine the way people experience their ski gear and equipment. So if it's a powder day, the perfect pair of powder skis, your powder skis, are waiting for you at the hill for you. And through the use of the app that we developed with Lextech, you have a very easy interaction. If you want to take mobile seriously for your company, and part of taking it seriously for your company means how you're going to monetize it as opposed to just doing cool, what's the next bright shiny object, the app roadmap will help you in that process. I think Lextech is playing an important role in how we succeed with transformational mobile apps, because of what they bring together, which in my opinion is this core competency in both mobile app development and business process design. And in my opinion, you don't get transformation with just one of them. Those two need to be married together effectively to drive transformation.
I guess the one thing I'd tell someone that hadn't been to the app workshop is, number one, be open-minded about how much flexibility there might be, and also don't think of apps necessarily in the sense of one thing that you go to the iTunes store or whatever, the app store, to download, but more of a way of doing business. The Lextech App Roadmap Workshop helped us really think differently about our processes.